I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Buenas noches, soy Ep.8 y esto es Bass Hunter y hoy tenemos la continuación de nuestra historia con The Witcher. Un momentito que creo que tenemos el sonido del micrófono un poquito bajo. No está alto. Bueno, voy a bajar un poquito el juego. Entonces, perdóname. Bien, vamos a continuar con el directo de antes y la historia. Ya estábamos en Novigrado, en la ciudad, y ahora aquí tenemos un montón de cosas por hacer. Acabamos de ver cómo quemaban a un doppel. Y ahora tenemos que ir, pues, a hablar con Trish. Y aquí estamos. Entonces teníamos que hablar con este, que habíamos dicho que teníamos la misión esta, que habíamos dejado justo porque es un poquito larga. Que ahora ya nos da igual.
Oh yeah? Well, got a beast you need someone to get rid of? I'm here about the notice.
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got me scared to leave their homes after dusk.
Puedo hablar con el
Let me
supervisor.
talk to this supervisor.
Muy buenas, Anubis. ¿Qué tal se oye y se ve?
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself,
Muy bien, perfecto.
Supervises.
Exactly.
Supervisor supervisa, obviamente.
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry, then some other bloke's already after it.
Oh, hay otro más. ¿Alguien ha aceptado el contrato?
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
¿Alguien ha visto ese monstruo?
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
When did you find the last victim?
Just last night. Hubert, a beggar, but a decent man. I'd let him sleep in the shed from time to time. That one on the right. Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Venga, pues
Thanks. So long.
a saco. A examinar el escenario.
Not the marks of a carcane or a fletter.
Al lorito. Un bicho gordo. Saqueamos, como siempre. Y ahora miramos las huellas, a ver qué nos dicen. Aquí no nos dicen nada, no nos dicen nada. No nos dicen nada.
Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire.
Encuentro el monstruo que me rodea por la zona.
The plague!
Seems like it had lost some strength. Was sneaking along the shoreline. Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Todo lo que podamos para la buchaca. Que me da mano, ¿vale? Cuando yo nos trae la mano. Un montón de ratas. Joder. Fuera. Este es compañero nuestro, estaba al principio en el tutorial.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll. And some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half.
Let's go.
Venga, vamos para allá. No me deja recoger las cosas. Tenía que haberle dicho al otro.
So,
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
Qué mágico. Nos deja pasar.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Carradine? Talk.
Lambert, calm down.
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Carradine. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Carradine? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
De verdad. ¿A puños o os pego a puños? No. Coño.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Carradine's disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Plach. ¿Vas a explicarme de qué va todo esto?
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
Vale.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Vamos. Ahora que tenemos aquí para saquear. Una espadita. Una reliquia. Otra. Genial. A ver, se ve una caca. Tenemos que dormir también. Que no tenemos bombas, por lo que veo. Y nos vamos a ir al molino, que no nos ha dejado coger las cosas antes. Mira para allí. Estoy haciendo el mismo recorrido que la misión. Vamos para allá, vamos para allá. Yup. ¿Qué cosa para coger? Lo habíamos cogido antes. Vamos a meterse químicos. Esto nos interesa. Mutágeno y piel de quimera. Y aquí vamos a aprovechar para descansar, aunque sea, bueno, hasta la mañana siguiente. Y vamos a ver de qué va toda la vaina esta de... de nuestro compañero. Ah, que habíamos subido el nivel. ¿Cuándo habíamos subido el nivel? No me voy a dar cuenta. Pues... nos interesa, ¿qué nos interesa? ¿Qué nos interesa? ¿Aquí nos interesa alguno? No, todavía no. Es que... bueno, voy a coger a la sardinita, que es 200 metros, pero
Faster.
más cómodo así.
Oh,
Nicole.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get it back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
Maybe my last chance. I'm out ideas if this don't work.
wonderful.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
Strangers, no strangers. You can't spread disease. Defeat isn't a desertion.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me, a thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
Lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
How much are they worth to you?
I don't read myself, but I've seen the seals. I know it ain't no scrap of arsewhite. I won't sell them to the first fella comes asking.
Ya, vamos a ser buenos.
Papers. You have to.
True. Definite.
Aunque tenemos que volver aquí. Allí exactamente, que está ahí nuestro colega. Vamos a ir a pegar esta.
Got my eye on you. Well,
Found the thief who took your documents.
can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. The deed to a townhouse in Vingerberg. And true enough, I've been drinking. I went carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. You can have it any other way.
Venga, uno más. Que no me voy a ir a Skelly, que pesado de los cojones.
No loitering round here. I serve the eternal fire.
Stay out of my way.
A ver,
All right,
¿qué nos
high
cuenta?
time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
La larga, la larga.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, he's fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse
Perdón.
from the ogre of Valander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
As far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah, after it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
¿Y qué le pasó?
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And you had Carradine?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne.
La flefla.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
Now, why would I help you?
Porque te lo estamos pidiendo amablemente, porque nos enfadaremos si no lo haces, porque te lo estamos pidiendo amablemente.
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Carradine's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
¿Cómo que ha cambiado?
Carradine's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Carradine's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond, and Lund, but they scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tresigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
¿Por qué obteniste a ellos?
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Caradin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Caradin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher, Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Háblanos de Hammond.
We need information about Hammond.
Caradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh once he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
¿Qué sabes acerca de Celis?
This, Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tresigor, the kind rich men frequent. Or suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
Y la más importante de todas.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Caradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond.
Y dale con Skellige.
I'll go to Tredigor and meet with Sleaze.
Venga, vale.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
Que no, voy a coger un barco. A ver, misiones. Vamos a ver. Estamos en 12. Volvemos a hacer la misma ronda que siempre. No tenemos nada. Embrujo. Hasta 16 nada. 15, 13. Ve a la Fero y busca jamón en el nivel 11. Si es que la Fero a nivel 11... Vamos a intentarlo, entonces. Viaje rápido. Y aquí no hay salto ni de coña. ¿Ves? No he descubierto ningún salto, entonces no sé. Tengo que coger un barco, pero para coger un barco... No voy a hacer eso. No podemos. Ah, las armas que os habían dado, a ver. Es prácticamente la misma, ¿no? Menos uno, algunas cosas. Y hace 7 más de daño. Nah. Y esta hace 2 menos, nada. Las misiones. Vamos a hacer las pilas de la brigada. Vamos a la plaza.
Shut up. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Leave it to me.
What? Lost your nerve?
Ya. Bueno.
Shit your pants already, big boy.
¿Pero para qué coño sirve entonces el...? No entiendo a veces, la verdad.
No more, please.
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
A ver dónde está el
Putrid
árbol
Grove.
putrefacta.
Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Aquí hay otra.
Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
Oh,
Sir,
oh, oh.
what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property,
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
but by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Hala. Grilletarlos.
You
Porque
know
lo
a
he dicho.
bat
Otro.
can sniff out a moth a mile away.
La capta con el oído, no con el olfato.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
No tienes nada de que acusarme.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Y te voy a partir la boca la próxima. Un tornado. Bueno, vamos a ver si encontramos alguna pista. Vamos a empezar de arriba abajo. Bueno, saco. Estantería.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Oh. Aquí tenemos bastante cosas por ahí, hacer torridas. Una placa de acero. Una bórdiga. Otra placa de acero.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Es una pijica. Aquí está todo visto. Vamos a subir de piso. Aquí también lo hemos visto. Vamos a planta baja.
Herbs, roots. Triss turned to healing.
Tarde con un vampiro. Entrevista con vampiro.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
Será que hemos leído. Pues ya está todo aquí. Bueno, la piedra nunca viene mal. Y nada más. Pues hay que buscar unos ladrones y seguirlos con cuidado. O buscar mendigos, pagarles, pero es perder dinero. Así que vamos a hacer lo de los ladrones.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Tenemos que seguirle. Bueno, tenemos que esperar aquí a encontrar a otro y seguirle. Eso es.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Hay que seguir a este.
Stop! Thief!
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
You know the Ballad of Wonder? Stormed in off garden.
The bonny folks of drugs by here. Jeeps like little beggars.
Cambio de mano.
Captured and displayed in a sideshow of the size. Well, it would be quite profitable.
Aquí despacito, lo que quiera así.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
I praise you with all my heart.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Don't touch me. I just hung a laundry.
I buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Ya estamos llegando.
Full of civilization, moral decay.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill everything.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get in free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Greg's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Venga, sí, vamos a pagar.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. You'll be safe in the locker.
Ni hablar.
Not in the habit of parting with my swords.
In that case, we must part. Sod off now.
Open up.
Oh, my old friend here. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. You'll be safe in the locker.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
Bueno, pues entramos desarmados.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
Chan chan.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought. But like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
¿Qué quieres?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Harold, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold...
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
Espero que no me haya hecho nada las espadas.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Hello, Krug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did.
Lol.
I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Ya lo hago yo, venga.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Y la misión en las cloacas, que es con un montón de ratas. Espero que no sea esta. Es con este personaje, pero no es con esta. No es esta misión. Cositas. No. Baja. Es para hacerlo Gemeria y Ticoreno. No. Por aquí hay más cositas. Ahora. Eso. Material de crafteo.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Bastantes cofres hay aquí. Pantalones de hachero. Y ese bastante. Ya lo hemos cogido, pero igual hay más cosas por ahí. Si solo hierbas, vuelvo. Hierbas, hierbas, hierbas. Muchas hierbas. No, volvemos.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Digamos.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you'll resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Hurry, Geralt. This granary's cozy
A ver.
and all, but I'd still rather be somewhere else.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit. Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Bueno. Puta gata.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's just... It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a burden left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Eso te por seguro.
Looking for bruising.
¿Por qué cojones tienes que ir a por mí todo el rato?
Hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain and trepidation. If not for you,
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Kareem Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Kareem's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Jajonkir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Kareem goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Bien. Muy bonito. Pues seguimos con lo mismo. Cuando tenemos de peso bien.
It just rains and rains.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkheer. Of those de Jonkheers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Kareem Tilly.
We've come to the right place then. Kareen is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? See it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Kareen requested she not be disturbed.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed Disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Stop! Go away! Leave it! Please. That's blood! Don't...
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it! Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Way to the next room's blocked.
Como si importase que estuviera bloqueada. Una cuna que hemos visto antes abajo. En la muñeca. Entonces tenemos que dejarla abajo.
Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Ya viene el dibujo. Vale. Ya viene el dibujo. Ya viene la muñeca.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Antes no estaba eso.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
a botar al asesino. Bueno. A ver. Bueno. Basurilla, de verdad.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
The way you play, well, it's only ever fun for you.
That's because you're a dullard. All you humans are dullards.
You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got this red.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty. So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with. So I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Lleguemos a un acuerdo.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Pues vamos para otra vez para arriba.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman that was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Vale. Bueno, reuniremos con ella en el estudio dorado.
Truth is,
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
La casa sigue estando encantada.
A
Hace que
bit
la
of
maldición
both.
perdurará.
A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. Sir, I beg your pardon.
Y llegamos a esto.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, you must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Adelante pues.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
Dame un momentito, voy a ir a por agua y vengo en 2 minutos. Ya estoy aquí otra vez. Bueno, vamos a empezar de abajo arriba.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Siri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Sí, todos. Cuanto más mejor.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
le salve la vida.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Sí, sí, sí.
I have more to say.
Cuantas más información le demos, más nos va a dar. La entrené en Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything
Y
more?
la última me parece ya.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Recuerdo cuando nos conocimos.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Ciri es la hija de la vieja sangre, la llama la dama del espacio y el tiempo, le costaba controlarlas. Es que es hija de la vieja sangre, pero eso no lo sabemos hasta el final del juego.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sí.
Yeah, there's something else.
Ciri es de la vieja sangre.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk with Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
A Yennefer ni a Triss no, porque si no nos habrían hablado. A Jeskier.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Ole, se puede hacer ganchillo. Sí, señor. golondrina, que es Chris. O sea, Fidi, perdón. Y... Jaskier.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
El romero y tomillo.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Gracias por tu ayuda. Thank you for your cooperation.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Vale. Ve al tomillo. Pues vamos al tomillo. Y al romero. Al romero y tomillo. Nuestra primera visita a un burdel. Ole.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round. Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Ay.
Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies too light with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
Vale, ya es hora de que vayáis.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. Home we will go.
Venga, vamos. A casa. Pondríamos al romero. Ah.
I've had enough of living.
What do you see, Gatekeeper?
I'll never come back, you stinkins! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth!
Eso. Bienvenidos a mi casa. Es un hasta luego el idioma de los elfos, de los enanos.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who
Vale.
were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Here to join me?
Hombre,
With pleasure. What? Lost your nerve?
¿qué venís todos a por mí? Dame espacio.
Reminds me of a taste of war. Eh?
Yeah, it was like you never left Verdun.
Concho.
Please. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman need to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
¿Dónde está?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chocked full of bums.
Shitstorm, ¿no?
I've never
Tormenta de
heard what
mierda.
happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Pues yo voy a empezar por arriba. Ah. Me voy a llevar todo lo que puedo y más. Que no sé si esta puerta se puede abrir de alguna forma. Está cerrada, necesito una llave. Vale. No me acordaba si necesitábamos una llave o no. Todo esto que es gratis para la buchaca. Cada vez que me pone eso es que le doy al espacio sin querer. Pero como estoy con la vista del brujo no me deja saltar, pues sale el aviso. Botella de agua hasta arriba. Bien, bien, bien. Aquí no hay nada. Al piso abajo.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot. I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing it.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Who one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion?
A ver, ¿qué dice la carta? No sé qué de un vizconde. Es verdad que nos habían hecho vizcondes.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Aquí tenemos otro hijo. Vale, voy a dejar cosas. Así que vamos a aprovechar y vamos a dejar mierdas. O por ejemplo esto, esto, esto y esto. Esto también. Esto también. Y esto también. De aquí no podemos dejar nada. De aquí no vamos a dejar nada. De aquí tampoco. ¿Esto pesa? Esto pesa. No mucho, pero pesa. Vale. Por cierto, alquimia. Aceite de nada, extractos. De quimera. Pociones. Y sustancias. Vamos a ver si lo podemos poner. No, no hace falta. Prefiero la vitalidad. No. Me falta coger eso.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught us right to yodel, and I... another thing.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Podría sernos útil.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Venga.
Sit and wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you up. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Lee la agenda. Pues leemos la agenda. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está la agenda? Vale, pues vamos una por una. Tenemos que ir donde Véspura. 500 puntitos. ¿Qué es esto? Lavandería. Ah, vale, vale.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Whoreson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for,
No.
stupid wench? What are you hoping for?
Así no.
Knight in shining armor?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Véspura tiene un nuevo protector.
Vespula's got someone else's
O
protection
Véspula.
now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Hola. A ver. Bueno.
Come on.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Tengo que preguntarte eso,
I
si es...
don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
¿Puñeteando? ¿Qué puñetero
What
es
did
eso?
he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Ole.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ah, Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Gracias.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Ahora a por lo siguiente. Bueno, espérate, no tenemos algo para coger de los cuerpos estos. Nada, nada y nada.
Rain again. Damn mages.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Madre de Dios bendito.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
¿Por qué te vistes así?
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
No he jugado al juego.
I managed to stay interested.
¿De qué hablasteis?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Sí, sí, sí. A Marabella. Aquí.
My fortune traitors with folly.
No nos atacan para ninguno. Las bandas nos atacan.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are you?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and
Grey
go
like my
home.
grandmum.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he just give him the cough.
Can I become a witcherette? Please?
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to
Son
guess
todas
why you
pistillas
wanted
para
to
luego
do
para
that.
seguir jugando, ¿eh?
Mold.
Para
That was his interest.
la historia.
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
¿Lo has visto últimamente?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. Do you know
¿Será el
what
Uma?
I
Que
So
lo
I
han
thought if it's
convertido
done,
en...
It's done.
Ah, bien.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Y subimos de nivel. Pues seguimos con este. Que es el que nos interesa. Y ahora tenemos que ir a ver con Molly.
What was it happened to Francis?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is right now. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that was so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated
Más carreras.
diversion?
Sí, sí, sí. Será un placer acompañaros.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Voy a montar la Amazona. A ver.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised it didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volta acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of
Sí,
beautifully
sí, sí.
tanned
Nos interesa. Corramos.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
El gris. Con centelea.
The grey mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Kai here once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
1-0.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Pero un poco la... la fortaleza del caballo. Esta es más larga que la otra.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Aunque ya hemos ganado.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Sick of it.
Ahí va.
Nothing hurts as much
Geralt?
as nothing.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Sí, si no fuera por él.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Jaskier no tiene ninguna hermana.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
¿Recuerdas la última conversación?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Muchas gracias, señorita.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Vale, pues nos piramos. O sea que por aquí no lo dejamos pasar, tenemos que dar toda la puta vuelta. Por aquí había... ¿No había algo? No, es más adelante en la historia. Vale.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Sí, me gustaría regresar.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
No, que está tardando.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Venga. Y ahora con Rosa.
Keep your distance. Keep your distance.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa for Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Haremos para armadas. Aunque no me acuerdo cómo era.
Ah, now she's a beauty.
Yo sé que se puede. ¿Cómo se entraba al... ¿Cómo se entraba al... ¿Cómo se llama esto? Al jardín. Vamos a intentarlo por aquí. Parece que sí, era por aquí. Vale, Mario.
Interesting.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I could... Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
Well, milady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Bar Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Var Artras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
Eso, hola.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
This Rosie's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Good to start with. I must know your work.
Ay. Venga.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ahí va.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? And who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay.
Come on, come closer.
Why bother with
How long you gonna make me wait?
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Var Artra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
¿A quién hablaba? Perdón, ¿a quién hablaba Jaskier?
Who Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman, not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Muchas gracias, Memoterror. Muchas gracias por el follow. Espero que te guste lo que estás viendo. ¿Dónde y cuándo?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Y consultamos con Zoltan. Nos recuperamos, ponemos Igni. Y estando aquí, un momentito por favor, que no sé por qué no he saltado. No sé por qué no he saltado. No entiendo por qué. Bueno, vamos a continuar con el juego. Perdón. Un segundito. Ahora. Perdón, ahora sí sale, ¿no? Vale. Es que no veía salido eso y estaba mirando a ver por qué no salía. Vamos a consultar. Muchas gracias por el follow, ¿eh? A ver. Nos atacan, nos atacan, nos atacan. Venga. Hola, amigos. ¿Eh? Démela. más aquí. No vale para nada, pero bueno. No, vete, vuelve a meter la espalda. Pues estaba buscando antes a este.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
¿Cuántas vías has salvado tú? Cállate o te callo, no sirve de nada. ¿Cuántas vías has salvado tú?
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brookside, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Creature's pierced in the mouth. We'll holler at him and his tail slipped between his legs. Come on, people.
Ah. Podemos con el Sultan.
We can go at it here.
Y ya, pues. Ahora que nos cuenta este. Ah, lo he limpiado. A ver.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? You want to start talking any hero?
¿De dónde lo ha sacado? Es una lechuza, no un loro.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure, you know me that well. Mark my words, the egg dwindles in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Algo hemos descubierto, sí. Algo hemos descubierto.
All claim he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. The thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troglodyte, apparently, named Cabanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Hospital.
¿Por qué no está en la lista?
Why wasn't she on the list?
It's Priscilla with the light deals. And Dandelion more than fancied her.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
Nice name. Who does Dandelion love most?
Al propio.
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
Esa es la noticia.
What can I
Para
say?
la cual.
Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Vale, pues nos reunimos con Zoltan en el Martín Pescador. Pero antes de nada, bueno, vamos a quitarnos mierda, pero por un tubo. Vamos a buscar un vendedor. Al agua. Ay, patos.
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making a mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
This man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
You're right. Even looks like a pauper. I beg to differ.
Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies. Fare thee well.
I, got to go brush my teeth.
Y la cara, y los sobacos, y todo.
Go home, merchant. And try not to come around here anymore.
I will.
I mean, I won't. I mean both, yes. Thank you, sir.
Pero tú lo que quieres... La madre que te parió. Bueno, vamos a buscar un vendedor. Tenemos cosas aquí para coger. Aquí hay otra misión. Misiones y misiones. Pues vamos a ir a vender toda esa mierda. Aquí abajo había uno.
The best stock in all Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. And as before trade, always.
A ver qué me ofrece.
Let me have a look.
Espero que tenga dinero y podamos vender cosas. ¿Cuánto? 500. Bueno, algo será. A ver, basura. Basura, 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 basura. Esto que no lo quiero para nada. Buah. Esto hay que ponerlo. Vale. Adiós.
Bye.
Inventario. Que se me olvida. Hay 50 de vigor. Sí. ¿Dónde íbamos? No me acuerdo. Ah, vendedor.
Let's play Bert and the Witch.
What's the hurry? Not really.
¿Conoces el juego Memo Terror? ¿Has jugado alguna vez?
I praise you with all my heart.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
No, no, quiero venderte mierdas.
What do you have on offer?
Ojalá. No se puede vender eso. Está fuera. Aquí nada. Artesanía. Espada de acero, nivel 14. Nivel 15, nada. Espada de plata, nada. Reparamos. Importante y volvemos.
So long.
Bien. Perdón, inventario. 29 bits, vamos bien. Pues vamos a hacer. Quitar. Bueno, vamos a ir aquí. A cogerla ya. A ver, pescador. Otra de las que ligue.
A witcher? Oh, you hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite. But what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Across the sea. Mark this. When I got president of the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved letter I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder to lean on. Which are shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Vale.
Land's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Pues no queda nada todavía para que la hagamos. A ver. Aquí tenemos para coger más misiones. Me parece que es el tablón de anuncios. Cuidado con la casa encantada y el mercader tramposo. A ver. Misiones. Puestas altas. Casa encantada 7. Pues vamos a hacerlo. Ya que es el nivel 7. A ver qué pasa ahora.
Oh, you wanted braids?
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want them. Witcher. Kareem, look who's come.
They're here together now. Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they painted him. Or I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. A place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes the place you travel long and far to find.
Bueno, ya está hecha. Y tendríamos que hacer la de... terminar la de... empezar con la del... mejor dicho, empezar con la misión de Priscila. ¿Sí? ¿Hablo con Zoltan? Sí, hablo con Zoltan. Ah, no, claro. Ya tenía que hablar con Zoltan para la otra cosa. No, no pasa. Me habían dado una información que tenía que haber hablado antes. Pero no pasa nada. Digamos que no nos hemos perdido nada de información ni nada. Pero yo creo que antes de entrar aquí, porque hay una cinemática bastante larga y demás, lo vamos a dejar por hoy. Así que muchas gracias por estar ahí. Muchas gracias por estar ahí. Nos vemos en la próxima. Recordad que todos los días a las 11:30 más o menos continuamos con nuestra historia del widget. Y esperamos hacerlo al 100%. Y las horas que nos lleve, los días que nos lleve, los directos que nos lleve. No nos importa. Este juego hay que hacerlo al 100%. Así que muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Y hasta la próxima.